that was shit.
Hello everyone, welcome back to CF Reacts. My name is Casper. I've been a brand manager for 6 years, going on my 7th year. Today we are checking out another musical, I believe, called Hazbin Hotel, which was heavily requested on Patreon. So what they said that I should do, because these do tend to get very copyrighted, is that on Patreon we're going to be posting the full episodes for the brand enthusiast tier and above, whereas the songs will actually go on YouTube here. So if you're seeing this, that means that right now I've not seen a single thing from the entire episode, but in the next clip you will see me reacting to the first song and then to the next song, obviously. So this is the pilot. Now, as I understand it, the pilot was filmed or finished 5 years before the actual Amazon series was finalized. So they told me to check this one out, and that the voice actors and stuff like that will be different in the next episode. But for background knowledge and for kind of leaning into Hazbin Hotel, it's very, very good to have this one under my skin first, if you can say it like that. So yeah, I'm gonna stop yapping and let's get right into it.
At the end of the rainbow there's happiness, and to find it how often I've tried.
Whoa.
But my life is a race, just a wild goose chase, and my dreams have all been denied.
Wow. Okay, I'm getting like Disney princess vibes from this. This is insane. I was not expecting, going into this, I was expecting something more anime-like, but it's mostly because I've seen a lot of like the art, like a lot of the art that comes with Hazbin Hotel is very like expressive in that manner. But yeah, that this voice is gorgeous. Wow.
Why have I always been a failure?
Okay.
What can the reason be? I wonder if the world's to blame. I wonder if it could be me. I'm always chasing rain.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. So we're getting straight into an F-bomb here. Wow, okay, I did not expect that. That's great. Oh my god, I love a little bit of bite in some of these series, because most of what we've reacted to so far have been very PG. There will be a warning at the start of this video that this is not kid-friendly, and if you're watching this, then it's on you. This is amazing. So far, I think it's great that we have this mixture. So obviously this art style is really, really pretty. I really like this. It kind of reminds me of some kind of like Adult Swim / later Cartoon Network kind of art style. Like some of the OG Teen Titans kind of has the same vibe visually as this, I'd say. And yeah, I think it's great that so far right now we're combining this like almost Disney approach to this musical theater performance. And now we get a little bit of bite, which is great.
Watching clouds drifting by.
Oh my god, I just noticed that these things are dead on the ground.
My schemes are just like all my dreams, ending in the sky. Some fellows look and find the sunshine. I always look and find the rain. Some fellows make a winning sometime. I never even make a game, believe me. I'm
Oh my goodness.
always chasing rain.
Okay, so my Patreons warned me that this was like a very graphic musical, or like very non-child friendly musical. I did not expect it to be full of demons eating each other. Gorgeous.
Waiting to find a little bluebird.
Okay, so there was just a cleanse. Hazbin Hotel. Okay, so it seems like it has this like heaven-hell dynamic, and that they're in hell. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to analyze too much. I think it's fantastic that we have this wonderful, like I'm gonna call the Disney princess approach, because she sings and sounds like a Disney princess, like, you know, very Snow White coded, if you can say it like that. And the way they approach this with her, I assume her singing like this, and then around it there's like gore and hell. That's a great contrast. That's very creative.
Look, every single one of you has something good deep down inside. I know you do. Maybe I'm not getting through to you.
Oh no.
I have a dream, I'm here to tell about a wonderful, fantastic new hotel. Yes, it's one of a kind, right here in hell, catering to a specific clientele.
Oh my god, Charlie's voice actor has an amazing voice. I love that.
Inside of every demon is a rainbow. Inside every sinner is a shiny smile. Inside of every creepy hatchet-wielding maniac is a jolly, happy, cupcake-loving child. We can turn around, they'll be heaven bound with just a little time down at the Happy Hotel. So all you junkies, freaks, and weirdos, creepers, fuck-ups, crushs, and zeros, and uncommon superheroes, hope is here. All of you cretins, slugs, and losers, sexual deviants, and boozers, and prescription drug abusers, need not fear. Forever again, we'll cure your sick, we'll make you well, you'll feel so swell, right here in hell at the Happy Hotel.
Okay. Just want to say, this animation here, like, if this is supposed to be a pilot, I don't know how much money went into this, or who did this, or if it's like one. I hope it's not one person, because if they did, all their hair on their head must be gone from making all of this for a 31-minute pilot. This is amazing. Her voice is great. I also want to point out, in the start, you can hear these harmonies here.
We can turn around, they'll be heaven bound with just
So you can hear that how the harmony kind of lags behind, because she starts singing faster and slower. So I like this approach, and I don't know if it's on purpose, but to me that kind of means that this is like, because it's so improv, like it's so spur of the moment that she starts singing. She's obviously prepared the song, but it was not supposed to happen in the news, like on the news. So the harmonizing is kind of like not synchronized until we get to the guitar piece, which I think is really nice. Also a lovely, like, she has such a healthy, because she's singing, she's up there, she's really singing up there, and she has a healthy, like, sounds like she's supporting really healthily. Obviously I'm not a vocal coach or anything, I have very limited musical knowledge, but still want to share what I can. Love it. I would love to know who is voicing Charlie, just so I can check out more. And then this montage clipping works really well with the da 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 da. We see it in a lot of like modern pop songs, or not modern pop songs, but modern media. For example, We Didn't Start the Fire, which is, you know, there was a new version made by Fall Out Boy recently, but We Didn't Start Fire, when you have these montage, it's very common to have like the 1, 2, 3, 4 guitar hits here, here, here. It's common, if, for example, in the We Didn't Start the Fire, or in the Phineas and Ferb intro, like the turn us that Phineas and Ferb are, and that's when they show all the, you know, contraptions they make. So these guitar hits on the 1, 2, 3, and 4 beat is usually used in these montages, which is something that's also been shown here. And it's thundering outside again. I apologize if you can hear Suze being angry at me not checking out the Underworld Saga yet, but we'll get to it.
around, they'll be heaven bound with just a little time down at the Happy Hotel. So all you junkies, freaks, and weirdos, creepers, fuck-ups, crushs, and zeros, and uncommon superheroes, hope is here. All of you cretins, slugs, and losers, sexual deviants, and boozers, and prescription drug abusers, need not fear. Forever again, we'll cure your sick, we'll make you well, you'll feel so swell, right here in hell at the Happy Hotel. There'll be no more fire and no more screams, just puppy dog kisses and cotton candy dreams and puffy wuffy clothes. You're gonna be like, wow, once you check in with me. So
Modulation.
all your constant porn addictions, vegan resurrection predictions, ancient Roman crucifixion, and right here, all you monsters and crazies, cannibals and crying babies, causing others full of rabies, little witch here. You'll be complete, and all you don't need are space that you need. You'll be an easy thing, yes, life will be sweet at the Happy Hotel.
Damn. So we do see some of these, especially in musical theater, on musicals. We usually see that they hold, like, they add the vibrato to the final note. By the way, modulation is when you're changing key. So she went da da, just a half step up there to change the key. And here we can actually hear that, like, usually you have on the final note of like a big note that you hold for a while. You usually do in musical theater. You have like this. I am singing the most powerful note. So you have some kind of change in the vowel, or in the vibrato is added heavily at the end. And here it's not as prominent as it is in other musicals, but you can still hear it here on the final, like on the final hotel. So just the end there. So just the end, like hotel, like just that at the final one.
Wow, that was shit.
This is going to be very entertaining.
You have a dream you wish to tell, and it's just laughable, but hey kid, what the hell? Cause you're one of a kind, a charming demon belle. Now let's give these burning fools a place to dwell. Take it, boys!
Oh yeah, I'm getting major, so I'm so sorry I'm comparing this so much to Disney, but it just gives me the vibes from The Princess and the Frog. The antagonist there, this like whole jazzy approach to it. I love the colors as well. I'm getting a little worried, not worried, but I hope that, because they told me, patrons told me that, well, you guys told me that the voice actors would be changed for the actual for the actual series, which I think is not great, because I think the Radio Demon and Charlie's voice actors are just spot on. I hope they don't change that.
Inside of every demon is a lost cause, but we'll dress them up for now with just a smile. We'll coronate this cesspool with some old redemption flair and show these simpletons some proper class and style. Oh, here below the ground, I'm sure your plan is sound. They'll spend a little time down at this has-been home.
Well.
They didn't even get to finish the song before this serpent dude attacked. Oh, that was such a good song as well. I love, because this guy is definitely, in my books, he is the villain. I know everyone's a bad guy except for Charlie and her girlfriend, but yeah, this Radio Demon, I don't trust him. He's phenomenal, he's dope, he's very charismatic, but yeah, I don't trust him. And I want to hear his song. Wow. But is that the song just kind of stopped?
Going to be.
You have a dream you wish to tell, and it's just laughable, but hey kid, what the hell? Cause you're one of a kind, a charming demon belle. Now let's give these burning fools a place to dwell. Take it, boys!
That's great. Remember how I talked about how the antagonist or the evil, like Killjoy, where I said where like had the contrast between them. She's kind of like, now she has the short hair, and her like formal attire is now gone, replaced with this like kind of brooch on her chest here.
Inside of every demon.
You can also see how I don't know what her name, Charlie's girlfriend, I assume is Charlie's girlfriend, the Spanish girl, comes up to be like, no bro, don't get tempted by the rhythms of this devil here, as she's listening to the drums and turning away. But right as she's about to, the Radio Demon and then pulls her in with the flock, and then look at them all surrounded and contained.
Inside of every demon is a lost cause, but we'll dress them up for now with just a smile. We'll coronate this cesspool with some old redemption flair and show these simpletons some proper class and style. Oh, here below the ground, I'm sure your plan is sound. They'll spend a little time down at this has-been home.
Okay, so it does.
That this has been home.
She's the only one genuinely excited. And
Little time down at this has been home.
like she's the only one who's, like I said, these over here bored and contemptuous, and then you have these who are just like, oh, what the fuck. Oh, that's great. Okay.
You could say that kick.
And then the Happy Hotel becomes the has-been. So a has-been, someone who was famous once but isn't anymore. And again, there's an I, is the hotel sentient. That was phenomenal. Wow, I love this. Very excited to check out more. Of course, this Patreons, you've seen the entire episode. For you on YouTube, you only saw the music parts of this. If you want to watch the full thing, it is available to the brand enthusiast tier, which is the $5 tier and above, on my Patreon. I sadly cannot put full episodes of a series on YouTube. That will get blocked. But if you want to check it out, you can. If you're just interested in what I have to say on the music, then that's totally fine. I want to talk a little branding just before we start here. So this animation style connects so well with people like from Gen Z, like the people from the 2000s that grew up watching stuff like Cartoon Network and stuff like that, because this animation style has the same approaches to it, especially like the Teen Titans art style. The old style one is kind of what I'm reminded here, which is really great. And then having these like the tactical nuke sound effect, for example, or the MLG air horn, stuff like that, they have really captured the essence of our generation with those sounds. I think that's really great. I hope they continue moving into that. I hope the sound design, like the sound team for this, is the same once moving into the first episode of the actual Amazon series. Voice actors, I really hope that the Radio Demon and Charlie stay the same. Especially the singing voice of Charlie is phenomenal. I really hope they stay the same. Yeah, so from a branding perspective, this is great, fantastic to now have these the Gen Z people, the people that grew up with at the same time as I assume the people who created this are probably also around the same generation as we are. I'm 24, so I was born 2000, so I'm Gen Z. And having having these sound effects and having this approach to it is really, really good. Like, this is such a I don't want to say unique, I want to say it's such an interesting approach. Well, it is unique as well, but we never really, like, all these hell stories usually have some kind of like glorious redemption to it, or it's set in some glorious thing. Like, for example, there's a book series called the Devil War, I think it's called. I've only read it in Danish, but it's about a guy who accidentally gets sent to hell, and he's like the most like pure person in the world. He helps Lucifer, with a bunch of problems and stuff like that, called Philip Angel, sorry. Great book series. Kind of reminds me of this, where there's this one presence in hell who is approaching this with like, maybe we can be redeemed, maybe it can all be good. But what I'm kind of lacking here is a lot of context, but that's not on the series, that's on me, because I assumed that I missed a whole bunch of references, and obviously this is just a pilot, so we'll get more explanation, which is why I'm so excited to get deeper into this series. So yeah, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go buy an Amazon subscription, and then I'm gonna go watch this. Obviously I will be recording it, but as I said, cannot put the full ones on YouTube, so those will go on Patreon. But the music, like the music of the songs where I actually can, contribute something, will go here on YouTube. But then if you want to watch the full thing, right now the recording is 1 hour and 6 minutes long, so if you want to watch the full analysis and the full reaction to this episode, you can do so on Patreon. Thank you so much for the support recently. Obviously, as this is going live, I think today on Saturday, I'm going to edit this right now, is that the Ocean Saga for Epic is going live on Monday, with Storm premiering on Mortius's channel and Luck Runs Out on my channel. And then Wednesday, we got Keep Your Friends Close on Mortius's channel, and then Ruthlessness, the best song. Oh, it's thunder again. I don't know if you can hear that. Zeus was very excited for that, I think. Anyway, I want to thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, comment if I got anything wrong. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to let me know. If not, then please don't let me know. I'm sensitive to criticism. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.